What's happening, dogs? Mr. Allen here. We got to figure out the AROC, the average rate of change. That's the cool way to say it, right? The AROC. Sounds way cooler. From t equals 1 to t equals 5. So over that interval from 1 to 5. So what the heck's going on here in this graph? Let's look at our axes and how they're labeled. Perhaps it could clue us in a little bit. So I have my t equals time. My time would be my x-axis here. And my y-axis is the town population in thousands. So we have 5,000, 10,000, 15,000, so on and so forth. Well, my AROC, my average rate of change, that's my slope, right? And if I'm going to write it with function notation, let's go ahead and call this maybe like P of t, the population as a function of time. Well, I'm going to have P of 1 for year 1 minus P of 5 for year 5 divided by 1 minus 5, right? That's my change in y over my change in x. AROC, average rate of change, slope, awesome, America. All right, let us continue here. What is P of 1? Well, if I look at 1 here and I pop on up, it looks like I'm at about 10,000. And then for P of 5, if I come up here, I'm looking more like maybe, around that 20,000 mark. Let's make the numbers nice here. We'll say 20,000. So I'll keep them in the small numbers. I'm going to have 10 minus 20 divided by 1 minus 5 is negative 4. So I'm going to have here, we have 10 minus 20, that's going to be negative 10 over negative 4. So negative 10 over negative 4, that simplifies down to 5 over 2 or 2.5. And I chose 2.5 here because we're going to put this into thousands here, 2.5 thousand, okay? But with average rate of change, we should probably label it with the time and all that stuff with respect there. So I'm going to have 2.5 thousand people per year, right? So that's what our town population is perhaps growing by per year over this particular interval right there. And that checks out. It's got a slope there that's positive, right? And we're going up by 2,500 people per year in this lovely little town here. I wonder what the town name is, I am curious as to what that town name is, but I don't know. But I do know that it's growing at 2.5 thousand people per year. That's dope. That's awesome. Deuces, dogs.